Hey guys, your Geeky Yoji-san here, and today I'm going to give you a little tour of my workspace. So I guess we'll get started. My workspace is our spare bedroom. As you can see, there's a bed over there, so that's for guests, but more often than not, this place is really just my my workspace and my office. So I guess we'll start with, oh hi there, we'll start with the piece de resistance. We'll start with my work desk. So up here we have my little shrine to the Green Dragon Ranger from either Kyoryu Sentai Zoo Ranger or Mighty Morphin Power Rangers. Yes, I'm a big Tommy fanboy, and yeah. Anyway, so moving down, we have my actual desk. This is a drafting table I got off of Amazon, and it works really great. Like, the surface itself can raise up or down. I can have it as inclined as I want to, but I typically keep it at about this level. As you can see right here, I'm in the middle of customizing a doll. You can see him right over here with his hair drying. Back here we have a paw print from my dog Lucky. She actually passed last year, and I've been meaning to mold and cast that, so I guess we'll see. Up there is a painting I did of my dog Lucky that passed. Over here we have this guy right here. This was actually a dream I had, and I just couldn't help myself. I decided I needed to draw it, so I did. We've got some various jewelry and stuff hanging there. We've got a concept sketch that I was working on. We've got my Iwata airbrush and compressor. We've got all my various, I've got various inks here in a bunch of different colors. My Mr. Super Clear tripod, pigment liners, and all different shades and brands. These guys are my favorite though, these Sakura microns. A level for leveling things. And then if we come over here, we've got a brush portfolio, which has my brushes in it. I've got more brushes there. My glues, my acetone, some paint. Various tools and stuff, airbrush cleaner. Got a couple of box cutters around here because you never know when you need one. Over in this corner, this is where I keep my empty Monster High boxes. Also various wigs and hairs, and also dolls that I plan on customizing. I got her in a 3-pack and haven't thought of what to do with her yet. We've got some monster clay here. It's good for special effects stuff, some fabric. I've got my whole collection of Copic markers here. I've got 2 cases full. Down here we've got, like, I don't know, a bunch of gallons of silicone rubber that I'm going to be using for a project I'm working on. I might as well tell you. I'm making a merman tail, and it's going to be made out of silicone rubber. Specifically platinum cure, because it's a medical grade silicone, it's skin safe, and it won't leach any chemicals into water. So that's always a plus. And down here we actually have my monofin that I'm trying to straighten out because it got a little warped. That's why I've got this board on it. If we come up here, this is where I keep my Monster High dolls, and I guess Ever After High doll. Yep. I've got this Frankie that I haven't really customized. I just got it so my niece could play with it, as opposed to playing with my custom dolls. Got Gaga back there. Very pleased that I picked her up when I did, because she is twice to 3 times the cost now. Over here we've got a little Sailor Moon section. You know, we've got Saturn, we've got Sailor Moon, we've got the cosmic heart brooch, Uranus, Neptune, Pluto. Pluto's my favorite. And then if we come down here in this drawer, this is my very messy supply drawer. So I've got Pearl-Ex pigments, I've got a bag full of colored pencils, inks, all sorts of stuff, more Mr. Super Clear, masking fluid, rubber cement, fabric paints, acrylic paints, watercolor paints, more pliers, more pencils, craft foam, Dremel bits. We've got airbrush paint, paintbrushes, all sorts of stuff. And then, oops, down here, this is where I keep all my paper. I need to organize this, but this is where I keep all my sketchbooks. It's where I keep a bunch of unfinished sketches. Yeah, and then the rest of the drawers are just for personal stuff. Then over here on the bed, we have a mold that I made for the fluke of my merman tail. So I just need to finish cleaning this out. I need to clean up some of these edges a little bit with my Dremel. And then this guy will be ready to cast in. So I'm very, very excited to get started on that. I'm just waiting for the weather to get better. Back here we've got another piece of the tail. This is going to be like a front plate, very much inspired by a lobster. Over here we have the scale mold, and I used craft foam circles to do this, but unfortunately they didn't release from the mold very well when it cured. So I'm having to Dremel all of these craft foam circles out. I'm going to try to get this as clean as I can, because I don't know how that foam is gonna react with the silicone. It's very, very dodgy. Over here, I'm just working on sculpting some more fins for the tail, and then we'll get those molded as soon as I can. Over here is my computer station. I've got this really comfy, cozy chair. Because I sit here for hours and hours and hours sometimes. We've got my Wacom tablet right there. Up here we've got a little shrine to the White Ranger. I told you guys I was a Tommy fanboy. Yep. Up here is a painting I did of a merman. If you can't tell, I like mermaids and merman a lot. Sorry, that's my phone. This is a painting of Mark Boland from T-Rex that my friend did and gifted to me, and I love it very much. Over here we've got a painting inspired by the book 1984, one of my favorite books. My friend's mom did this, and she's very, very talented. Over here we've got some Doctor Who. And then over here, I used to have more artwork hanging up here, but this is a little piece of Stevani fan art that I did a while ago. Ooh, it's dusty. Ugh, gross. But yeah, so this is my workstation, guys. This is where I do my stuff. Oh, and down there's just a bunch of random crap, toiletries, because I sometimes get ready in here. We've got some sculpting tools. Some dream water because I'm an insomniac. Yay! And a little bit of makeup and stuff. Oh yeah, and down here, I almost forgot. Down here we've got lantern in case the power goes out or whatever. Some alcohol. We've got some safety gear, some goggles, and a respirating mask. We've got some mixing buckets. That's my art hairdryer. It's grungy and grody, but I only use it for art. Got a bag full of makeup. We've got a box full of makeup. We've got some mold making stuff right here that I'm pointing at with my foot. We've got some mold release. we've got some naphtha for thinning silicone so you can airbrush it. More mixing cups. We've got some wooden things to mix with. We've got some gloves in there. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Here are my pastels, my colored pencils, my watercolor pencils. This is also where I keep my rulers and my my straight edges. Got a couple of French curl or French what are they called? French curves in here as well. But yeah, this is pretty much where I do what I do. There will be a new video up soon featuring this guy, and so look forward to that video. Thanks so much for taking a little tour of my room here, and have a great day, guys.